My metal detecting stories come from figuring out what I've found, who owned it, and how they lost it, and then I fill in the gaps. At times I'm left with a complete mystery. These are my stories from the Signal. When I find an item that kind of looks like something familiar, but I can't quite determine what it is, I usually hold on to it with the hope that I may later identify what it is. Maybe it won't increase the monetary value of the item, but it would increase my historical understanding of the item. Maybe a story would be formed. I revisit my mystery items in my collection. I try to research until I know what the item is or how it was used. Sometimes I get lucky, and I see another video where someone found a similar item and they know what it is. This has happened to me twice that I can remember, once with a valve stem cover for a Model T Ford, and once with a part from an animal trap. When I was in a local stream a few years back, I got a hit that sounded like a nickel. Upon my usual stream retrieval method, where I quickly swipe my hand in the water just above the bottom to clear away small stones and settled debris, I found this. This is one of those items that really looks like it's something I should know. It seems familiar, but it could just be an inner part to a larger item. Perhaps by itself, it isn't anything. In my pouch it went. Maybe there would be markings on it, maybe a patent date that I could get some information when I get home. I continued detecting, and instantly another hit with the exact same signal. Well, okay, maybe two parts of the larger piece. Wait, another hit, and another, and another, and just a few more. 32 and 1/2 in total. It became a bit of a game for me to see just how many I could find. They were all very close to one another. At times I was finding several right on top of one another. They were about 15 feet from the edge of the stream, and all within maybe a 4 to 5 foot radius. They are most likely brass or some similar alloy. They are approximately 1 3/4 inches by 1/2 inch. I probably wouldn't give this a second thought if I only found one or even just a few. But why did I find over 30? I thought maybe since it was found in a stream it was fishing related. I had it taken to a local fishing shop. The consensus was it is not fishing related. I had put together a display at the local historical society and included these items with a sheet to see if anyone had any ideas as to what it was used for. The first thing most people think is that it is a latch of some type. While it could be, the item is very thin and could easily bend. The next most common conclusion is that it is a shim. I was told it looks like a car door shim. I've seen similar but none quite the same. If I use the Google image search, the closest item is a caster shim. So this doesn't seem that far-fetched that this is a shim. Now a shim would probably be used one or two at a time to bring something into a particular alignment. I have found this train coupling loop just upstream, and I've also found a large iron spring which I wasn't able to pull out as it seems to have been fused with the bedrock. Perhaps these were used to shim something on a train car, although the coupling loop is probably a mid to late 1800s item, while these mystery items seem more modern than that. Perhaps I have another clue. This was found somewhat near the group of mystery items. I have found multiple pieces of this broken metal, but one has writing. It reads Columbia High Voltage. When I research electrical related items, I believe this could have been a terminal strip jumper. But once again, I can't find an image with this exact shape. There is a certain amount of pleasure I get researching mystery items like these, doing detective work for a case that I didn't plan to solve. These items could be latches, shims, or electrical jumpers, but none of these are used altogether in the quantity I found. It's almost as if someone walked into the stream with a box full of these, dropped the box, it dissolved over years, and these pieces of metal just sat on the bottom until I came along. I do wonder, if I find out exactly what the items are, if it would make sense why I found so many and in a stream. or if it would just make more of a mystery.